So it's the beginning of February. We're in the southeast on the coast in Hampshire and Warsash. That dark brown exposed soil there is from a pot plant from a garden centre, because it was that aster which prolongs the pollinating season and flowers at the very end of the season. And I always spread the compost out, take all the soil off, compost off the plants, so that if there's any nasties in there, the birds can get to it easily. And I pretty much planted that as a bare root. So anyway, just to look at this grass strip, which for a while now used to be absolutely green, perfect sward. Now it's got plants in it that I grew, native wildflowers I put in as plugs. Quite a nice mix, although it seems the germs has taken over at the moment. It's pretty messy, it's not that easy to deal with, and you can see that the strip is not well cut, but I make sure that any grasses do not leach into the bed, because they'll keep crying, especially couch grass. So I keep the difference between what I call the ornamentals, excuse me, there's never normal labels in the garden, beg your pardon, and the native wildflowers, which of course are often much more covered in pollinators. So really it was just to show you, this is way past no-mow May, this is lawn that's been populated deliberately with different wildflowers. And the point of the video is, how do you feel about it? Do you go and run for the hills and think, Christ, I could not live with that, that's just so messy? Or do you think, okay, I get it, that's actually what mine looks like, and it's not pretty? Or is it pretty? Depending on your point of view. And that's the whole point, really. There's quite a bit of soil exposed here because I have recently taken a bottom third out of one of the bins, compost bins. Lots of lovely empty snail shells, so the system is working nicely without any interference, of course. Anyway, that's a strip of wild flowers with some grass, and of course there's yellow rattle in there that is doing its business. Anyway, if you hate it, give me a like.